Who is Rick Zahn?
Well, I grew up in Virginia Beach. Both my parents were court reporters. I've been court reporters all of my life. So I grew up listening to them sit around the dinner table, talk about their day at work and different lawyers and different cases and different things that were going on in their lives. And I, of course, was more concerned about finishing dinner and getting back outside to play. I enjoyed playing football. I enjoyed playing baseball. And while I was growing up, that was sort of the focus of what I did. I would go to school, I would go to my classes, and I got pretty decent grades. But everything was focused on getting outside and playing and competing. My parents used to tell me, you're not going to play pro football, son, but if you could take some of that competitive aspect and put it into what we see lawyers doing, you might be a pretty good lawyer. I, of course, didn't listen to them then either. Continued after college and went on to teach at a boarding school on the northern neck part of Virginia. And I enjoyed that, got to continue with athletics and teaching students. Geometry is what I taught in a little government. I got married during that time frame and decided it was time to move on. I enjoyed what I was doing, but the idea of going back to law school continued to come into my focus. I had a couple college friends who were off at law school and telling me how much they were enjoying it. And I just decided it was time to give that a shot and see if I could pursue it. And I did. I went off to law school. I did pretty well. Made law review, finished in the top of my class. I got out and decided at that point I really wanted to do criminal law. I clerked for a year for a federal judge down in Norfolk with the intention really of going into criminal law. I did that for a year or so and realized it was not really what I enjoyed. I enjoyed the courtroom. I enjoyed being in front of judges and juries, and I enjoyed representing people. But the criminal aspect of things became very difficult for me, and I got an offer to go into insurance defense practice at that time and defend people, where I worked for 5 or 6 years.
Why injury law?
Well, I got tired of working for insurance companies and large corporations. I enjoyed the work that I was doing, but I didn't enjoy doing it for them. I came to the realization that they were really in it from a profit perspective. They frequently didn't care about their own insureds, and they certainly didn't care about their lawyers. They were trying to make a profit. On the injury side of things, representing people who have been injured in accidents, I'm given the opportunity to really help people at a time when they need help the most. And that's what I enjoy about doing injury law.
Are you a trial lawyer?
Absolutely. I realize now that when my parents were sitting around the table talking about lawyers, they were talking about trial lawyers. Trial lawyers are people who enjoy the competition, who enjoy puzzles, who enjoy figuring out what happened and how I can put forward the best evidence I can for a client to get that client the best resolution I can from the insurance company. I enjoy going into a courtroom. I've tried many cases. I know how it works. I know the judges. And frequently I'm able to calm the clients when we get in there by their understanding that I've been there, I've done that. And that's what we do. And once in a while I look up at a court reporter and I think, you know, maybe that court reporter is going to go home tonight and tell their kids, I saw a trial lawyer today. And I'll know she was talking about me.